And hello everyone, Sean Simons here. I have been tagged the benefits of being a vegetarian, vegan, or raw foodist. I am a raw foodist right now, actually vegan raw, which is very interesting. I will touch on the benefits and the downfalls of being such. But first of all, guys and gals, if you've never seen the pink ribbon, Google it. Breast cancer, awareness. Very powerful. Knowledge is power. Guys, you need to get involved. It's not just a girl thing. Second, 3 very important words that you better remember is I get to. Not I want to, not I have to, but I get to. Those are very powerful words. If you haven't heard about it, do a Google search. Vegan. Vegan raw, vegetarian, what's the difference? Well, there's a lot of difference between all 3. I am going to touch on vegan raw, which is what I am doing right now. Now, what I'd like to show you right here is a puzzle ring. My dad gave me this. He did have cancer, and unfortunately, he did die. This ring is the last thing that he gave me before he died. Luckily, the last words that we said to each other was, "Dad, I love you," and he replied and said, "Sean, I love you too." To go on such a good term is something that I am very happy that we did. Alright, very difficult for me to talk about this. He gave me this ring before he died. It's a puzzle ring. And when I first got it, I was sort of on the heavy side. Okay, I was a lot on the heavy side. And I couldn't even put it on my pinky finger because I was so fat. Recently, after being on this vegan and vegan raw lifestyle, not a diet, I found it, put it together, I'm like, wow, it's very loose. And I could even put it on a finger now, and it's loose. I've lost a lot of weight, and I did not realize how much weight I lost. So one of the benefits of being a vegan raw foodist, vegan or vegetarian, is you'll probably see your weight, your body fat drop, which is pretty darn awesome. It's definitely great to look in the mirror and see that you've actually lost some weight. And not just water weight. This is truly, you're losing body fat, not just water weight. It's really great. I actually have a neck now, which is good because I think before it went from here to there, not that bad, but it was pretty darn bad, I think. So, since my heaviest at 263 pounds, I weighed myself, I'm down to 207 pounds. I've lost quite a significant amount of weight, and I owe it a lot to my diet. I really think that 80% of how you look, as far as weight-wise, is your diet. Because of the car accident that I was in, I really don't get to lift weights or go out and run and do all the fun things that everybody else gets to do. I don't get to. I get to walk. I get to swim. And I'm very happy with that. So I don't do a lot of weightlifting. I don't do any running. So, but yet I still lost over 50 pounds. Now how did I do that? Diet. And very little exercise. Very little. But I still did it. Now, benefits, of course. I feel healthy. I feel wonderful. I used to have, I don't know, not really rashes, but, I don't know, different like acne bumps, on my skin, on my face and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I guess that's just part of being who I am. Found out that a lot of it was dairy. Now, being vegan means that you cut out all dairy and meat products, animal products altogether. And since I started doing this, I noticed that after a couple weeks, definitely after a month, all these weird things that I had on my body for years, they're not there. I found out that a lot of people, about 90% of people, are allergic to dairy, and they don't even realize it. Dairy as in cheese, milk. Pretty much what we eat, cheese and milk. So I cut that out, and I don't have those weird bumps anymore. Pretty cool. Maybe I was allergic to that. Well, I also cut out meat, so I feel pretty good about, I don't know, maybe saving a cow or two. Now, is it just really saving a cow or two? Not really. You can really, and I know if you're not into this tree hugging hippie stuff, this is probably going to get really boring for you. But if you ever go and take a look out there on YouTube and see how animals are being treated, you might see where we're coming from. It's just horrid to see other things that can look back at you afraid for their life and die. Don't need to see it. Don't want to see it, and we can totally wipe that out completely. And proof in the matter is that a lot of people are doing it. And I know that somebody's typing right now going, you need to have your proteins, and you can only get these special long proteins from animal meat. Well, if you're going to be a vegan, you have to do some serious research and make sure that you eat all the things that you need to eat, or yes, it can be bad. But you have to do research. Knowledge is power. And knowledge is power. Everything. Knowledge is power. Speaking about that, also been doing some more research, and a lot of cancers that people are getting is because of certain things in dairies and meat. Not to say that dairies and meat are bad, I'm just saying a lot of people get sick and can get cancers from them. Do some research, and I know somebody's going to be typing something right now. Yes, all the comments that you want to put, great. The more the better, the more the merrier. Okay, now benefits. Feel better. I feel healthier. Lost the weight. Different skin anomalies are gone. And there's more. I mean, there's a lot more. But let me tell you about the bad things. And I know everybody's like, okay, what's the bad thing? What's the bad things? Bad things. A lot of people around you, family and friends, may not quite understand what you're going to be trying to go through. If you are a vegan, you probably understand getting into the swing of being a vegan. If you were a meat and potatoes person and now you're vegan, you know what I'm talking about. Friends and family are weird. They totally think that you're strange. They know something's going on. You're losing weight. You're feeling better. You have more energy. And I don't think they want to change. That's too drastic. Going from a meat and potato person to a vegan raw even, kind of drastic. So people may not tend to understand what you're going through, and of course you're that tree hugging hippie, etc., etc. But anyway, not too many bad things as far as personal, unless you don't do it right. You need to make sure that you get all of your vitamins and minerals. Do lots of research. If you're going to go raw and you're going to go vegan, you have to do your research and make sure you do it right. Besides that, it's usually a lot of what people around you think of you, and I suppose how they accept you as that new person, because all of a sudden you're 50 pounds lighter and you're able to climb stairs pretty quick, and you have more energy, and you don't want to go out and have a hamburger and fries. So now all of a sudden you're not that person that's normal. Now you're that person that isn't going to eat the burger and fry with you or ice cream, and they probably feel inadequate around you because they don't want to do the stuff that you're wanting to do. There's a lot of stuff out there. Do research, and if you have any comments on what I just said, please post them. I'm very curious to see what you have to say about vegan, vegetarian, vegan raw. Have a great day.